Hello, and I come to you from daylight. I've got myself sorted together, and I'm actually managing to film in the daytime today rather than at 7 o'clock at night. So while the house is a bit quiet, and while I'm in that mood, I'm going to start filming my March favourites video. I've not actually got all that much that's actual product this month. I've got a few people and some chocolate, and then only about 5 or 6 beauty items, because having had a slight error in my maths ability as far as sorting out how much of my student loan stays in my actual bank and how much goes into my ISA, I ended up with more months than money come about a week ago. So I've had to be reining myself in a little bit in the spending thing, so I've not actually tried all that much new stuff. So I've been finding new love with cheap things, or with things from beauty boxes, or with old things. But before I start waffling on even more about stuff that makes no relevance to actually what I'm going to show you, we shall get started. And the first one is buying concealer from Benefit. And it's just a solid concealer with a really high coverage, and I've loved this month. It's been an absolute staple for me a lot of the time, especially since my skin's clearing up quite a bit. I've just been using that on problem areas and a bit of powder over the top, and I've been good to go. It's brilliant, and it means I don't have to wake up as early in the morning. But the coverage on this is like ridiculous. It's just such an it says it's an industrial strength concealer, and it is. It's brilliant, and it doesn't dry my skin out, and it doesn't look that out. Like, it blends in well with my skin tone, and I just love it. It's amazing, and I can't stop using it. I'm gonna have to buy another one when the rest of my student loan comes in, because I've hit pan on that, and I'm not entirely sure what I'd do without it. Panic is probably the closest thing I can think of to what I would end up doing if it ran out. Next one is another oldie, and it's the little sample tube of Max Factor Masterpiece Mascara that I got at Christmas time, when it had the thing of spend £15 and get a free box of random things. And it's just got a really lovely wand, and the formulation's lovely, and this has lasted me absolutely ages and still hasn't dried out, still hasn't gone weird. And it just gives such a natural look, but lengthening look, and a very voluminous look, and it just makes your eyelashes look so nice. And then, sticking in the theme of eyes, because I have themes of eyes apparently, is number 17 eyeshadow in Mardi Gras. I got this really recently, actually, in one of my things in Boots, where my vouchers had came through the door, thus I must spend them regardless. And it's just a really pretty shimmery taupey colour that's just absolutely gorgeous, and my camera's deciding to be silly when it comes to focusing. But it's just a really pretty colour, and it blends out brilliantly, and I really don't think, especially with this one and Rose Quartz, which are the two that I got, they wouldn't be out of place in the Urban Decay palette. The quality is that good, and the pigmentation is that good. But yeah, I've loved that. I've been wearing that most of this month since I bought it. As far as nails go, I have two nail polishes with very similar looking packaging on complete opposite ends of the price point scales. We've got the H&M nail polish in Blue My Mind, and it's just a really beautiful Monaco blue. It's really bright, and it looks a bit like nothing special in the bottle, but it's one of those colours that you'll catch a glimpse of it on your nails and you'll be like, wow. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and as much as the formula's a wee bit thick and it's a bit hard to work with, It's absolutely lovely, and it is worth the effort. For £2.99, what do you expect of a formula, really? And then the other one is Butter London's Slapper. And this one, for the life of me, will never show up properly on camera. But it's a lovely bright green teal colour. Again, it's beautiful for the summer, and this one's just a stunning colour. Although it is quite a lot more expensive than your H&M one. But we have those two, which are not as similar as the webcam makes them out to be. But they are both absolutely gorgeous colours, and I would recommend getting one or both of them. Next we have the only skincare item that actually managed to get as far as this favourites video. I had a few and then was like, and then got rid of them. And this one is the only one that really stood out to me this month. And it is the RMK Cleansing Balm. And I got a sample of this in the glossy box. Not the glossy box, the Birch box. And it's just a really beautiful pink, like baby pink, rose scented cleansing balm. Just apply it to your skin and wash it off, and it removes all your makeup. It leaves your skin feeling moisturised and clean at the same time, and it hasn't set off my oily skin, which is quite an achievement for something like this that is predominantly oil based as far as I know. Although, judging by the language on that label, it's anyone's guess. But that's everything as far as beauty and skincare go this month. Like I've said, I've had a bit of an issue trying to find things. But one of my absolute favourites this month has been Lightning by Alex Goot, a song by Alex Goot. And I'll link it either here in this space here between my fingers or in the down bar below, because I've been absolutely addicted to it for the entire of this month. And then as far as people go, Essie Button I have been absolutely obsessed with and in love with since I found her, but this month especially. This is one of these months I'm feeling the love for Essie Button. With her having quite similar taste to me, quite similar skin tone to me, it's one of these bloggers that it's so easy to know that if she likes it, I'm guaranteed to. And she likes caravans, and she's a bit quirky, so I love it a bit. She's absolutely amazing. And then the last one of my favourites this month, I've forgotten to actually take out the packaging, but is the Thorntons chocolates that come in these 3 for £5 boxes. This one's Bakewell tart and like very much almondy raspberry one. Then there's an Eton Mess one that I'm in love with. It's white chocolate, raspberry and meringue. An orange and cardamom one that's just so posh, and it just makes you feel posh eating it, but it's just indulgent completely. And me and my mum go through so many of these, it's like unbelievable. But they're absolutely lovely, and anyone in the UK needs to get their hands on these. And if you're in America, you need to find someone in England to help you get your hands on these, because they are absolutely amazing. And that's just about it for today, I think. I will see you with my next video, which will be a get ready with me video, which I was going to film this morning. However, I was very, very clever and realised this morning that my brushes needed cleaning, not realising that I was planning on filming the video using the brushes about 20 minutes later. Why has my webcam just done that? That's scary. Right, I'm sorry about that. My webcam seems to have a mind of its own at the moment. But yeah, so my brushes are still wet, so I couldn't film that video. So I'll have to do it later. But I will be back with a lot more videos over the next few weeks, because I am off for my Easter sort of spring break thing from uni, so I've not got much to do other than sit and watch a Google Documents thing fill up with participants. But mentioning that, if you want to take part in a study to do with perfectionism and social anxiety, I will link that down below as well if anyone's willing to help me with my study. It would mean a lot to me, just as liking and subscribing will mean a lot to me as well, so please do. And have a good Easter, and time around Easter. I'm not entirely sure when this is going up, so I'm hoping Easter will still be a relevant thing. Otherwise, happy April Fool's Day, and hope you don't get played too many pranks on. Anyway, bye bye, I will see you all soon. Love you all, bye bye.